Good afternoon, class. As you know, I'm Professor Escobar, and I'm here to talk to you about the class. All right, English 110, Forming Across Generations. So, a lot has changed about our class since we last met. And so, the best way of illustrating what this class is going to be like going forward, I think the best way to do that is to just give you this announcement about what's required of you this week, what you should be working on, so you can see kind of how the class has changed. Um, So we have a number of things to talk about. We are going to talk about paper 2, final draft, your double entry journals, the in-class assignment, the task, um, your grades, and office hours. All right, so first things up, paper 2, final draft. Your paper 2 final draft is due a week from today. You'll find instructions on Canvas under pages, just as just as it has been before. Your proto drafts are already graded, and you can find the feedback that I gave you on Canvas. All right, let's talk about your double entry journals. The double entry journals, the deadlines for them are for pages 100 to 200 of the Color Purple is Wednesday. You'll have to turn in your double entry journals for them. There, and you'll also have to turn in your double entry journals for pages 200 to 288 a week from today, and you'll submit them on Canvas. What I'm asking for is that it's the same assignment, but just you'll type it up, or you'll scan or take photos of your double entry journals. And you can find updated guidelines on Canvas under double entry journals under pages. So just reading from the Canvas page, the instructions, you're going to copy and paste the title of the book, entry number, the chapter title, and the page number, the quote, and then your response. And then you'll upload it to Canvas, and you'll submit it under assignments. You'll also see that the number of double entry journals required for two books that we haven't read, The Woman Warrior and Whereas, have been dramatically scaled back. So you only have to tune in 2 double entry journals for each story, and there's 5 stories in The Woman Warrior. And then you'll turn in 3 double entry journals for parts 1, and then you'll turn in another 3 for part 2 of Whereas. So you'll pick which poems you want to study and want to write about, and then you'll write about them for your double entry journals. And I scaled these assignments back because I want you to focus more of your energy on just completing the essays, completing the major assignments for this course. All right, so we talked about paper 3, we talked about your double entry journals. Let's talk about the in-class assignments for this week. All right, so for this week, you'll find that week 12, day 1 is already uploaded to Canvas. So for this week, what I would like you to do is to reflect on the feedback I gave you, and you'll find instructions about how to see that feedback on Canvas. You'll either go to the paper 2 proto draft and see my comment there, or you can go to grades, and grades might be the easiest way to go about it. You go to grades and you'll scroll down to paper 2 proto draft, and you'll see my comment there. You'll just click on that little speech bubble dialogue to open up the dialogue to see my comment. You'll also be asked to choose 2 letters to study and talk about, 2 of your favorite letters from the second half of the Color Purple, and you'll summarize those letters, and then you'll write why you chose them and what you like about them and how you plan to use them in your essays, and you'll put that on Canvas under discussions. And that's just for day 1. Day 2 will be coming soon. It'll focus more on it'll be a little lecture, some more critical theories to help you wrap up the paper, and just to give you more time to write the essay, and some guidance about what I'm looking for. All right, so we talked about paper 2, the task, and journal entries. So let's talk about your grades. So I've graded your proto drafts, your exams. They've already been graded. It'll take me a couple days to input them into Canvas and to give you graded rubrics as I like to do. And so you'll find those there soon on Canvas later this week. And lastly, office hours. So if you would like to meet with me in office hours, you can just sign up below, go to that Google Doc, and write your name when you would like to meet. If there's not a time that you would like to meet, just send me a message here on Canvas and we'll figure something out. Alright, so we've covered the paper 2 final draft, the tasks, the double entry journals, the your grades, and your office hours. Alright, so that covers it as far as this week's announcements. Let me give you some of my thoughts about the changes to this course. First, none of you signed up for an online course, so I'm sensitive to that. And so instead of giving you several hours of work to complete, of intense work to complete each week, what the tasks are, what the in-class assignments are going to be for it is more to kind of give you guidance and to structure your essays. So, and there'll be kind of simpler discussion-based assignments. They're not meant to take a lot of time, but they are meant to really guide exactly what I'm looking for your essays, to give you the practice you really need for writing your papers. The college is looking into a excused withdrawal for the class, so if you feel like the transition to online is too much, it's just not working for you, this semester you'd rather redo it, you'll be able to file for an excused withdrawal for the class. The details have not been released. That's all being decided by the California Community College Chancellor's Office. And so once we get the guidelines as a campus and we implement them, I'll go ahead and forward those to you. If you decide that doing an excused withdrawal for the class would be the best option for you. And I think just lastly, I'm trying to make this course as simple and straightforward as it can be going forward. The course is designed around hands-on, face-to-face discussion and engagement. So with that part totally not available to us, what I want us to do is to move to more of a video lecture format for the course with lively discussion boards. So each week I'll ask you to watch a video, listen to me talk, and rant a bit about these books I love, these books that we're reading, and give you my thoughts and anticipate some of the problems you might face in reading these books and writing about these books. And then I'll invite you to contribute to these discussions, that we're having on Canvas under discussions, and that will also serve as your in-class work. So I think that's all I have to say for today. I hope this wasn't too much information. If anything was confusing, you can find details below in this week's announcement. And feel free to reach out over Canvas if you have any questions. All right, thanks for keeping up with the course. Thanks for coming back. I'm sad I can't see you all, but you're all in my thoughts. And man, your essays your proto drafts were really good. So I'm looking forward to those final drafts. All right, so have a wonderful week. I'll chat with you again soon, and stay safe out there.